Hi, everyone. This is Assistant Principal Cashman. I'm just going to go over some of the changes that are happening this year at Johnson Middle School. And so this video is an overview for student drop-off. Okay. We encourage families to watch this video together to learn about the updated entry procedures. Feel free to take pictures or screenshots as necessary. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out. My email's right there. And in addition to this video, we'll also provide a written document with translation tools for any families that this video doesn't help or may need additional information. All right, so homeroom is 7:45 to 8:15 this year. Unlike previous years where homeroom was much shorter, this 30-minute longer window will allow for a more staggered entry into the building where students will be able to maintain the 6 feet of social distance. Any student who arrives in their homeroom within this window will not be marked as tardy. Okay. So first thing I'm going to go over here, we're switching to Google Earth here, is bus drop-off. So you'll see the yellow line here. Okay, this route indicates that all buses and vans should pull into the loop. For any families dropping off students after 8:15, feel free to use this loop as well for your convenience. Okay, but during that half-hour window, 7:45 to 8:15, we really encourage you guys just to stay over here for the VFW, which I'll go over in a sec, and reserve this front loop just for buses and vans. Okay. School leaders will unload one bus at a time. If multiple buses arrive at one time, students will remain seated until a school leader directs them off the bus. All right, for the family drop-off route, families should enter at the far side of the VFW parking lot and wait in line to drop off students. Staff members will then direct these students to walk down the driveway to enter the school. I'll go over that in a second. Parents should then exit the parking lot over here. Okay. And I encourage you guys to be reasonable as you pull up. If you feel like socially distanced, you want to let people off here a little bit earlier, that's fine. Just make sure to be aware of the cars around you and make sure all students are able to get over here for the drop off. Please don't cut this line short or try and go out this way or pull up inside the line. Really just try and have one line of cars. And I think for the first 2 weeks, we'll have Walpole Police helping us with this traffic pattern. So just to give you a heads up. All right. So you guys can drop off for that whole half-hour window. Okay. So 7:45 to 8:15. However, for families that may have flexibility with drop-off time, we're asking families with certain last names to come at specific times. If you cannot, feel free to disregard any of these preferred drop-off times and drop off a time that works for you, especially if you're dealing with work, daycare, any other type of pressure on families. Use that window to do what's best for you. For people with flexibility, you can see this screen. I encourage you to take a screenshot of this if it works for you. Cohort A, Monday and Tuesday. We got last name A to C, 7:45 to 7:55. Last name D to J, 7:55 to 8:05. And then last call, 8:05 to 8:15. Okay. And again, these are preferred. We are not going to be checking last names of students as they come in, and there is no problem with students coming at any time. So exceptions to the rule, don't worry about it. We just want to make sure that we don't have a ton of cars all going into the VFW parking lot at 7:45. Okay. All right. So that's Monday, Tuesday. For Thursday and Friday, the cohort B group, preferred drop-off times. We have last name K to O, 7:45 to 7:55, P to Z, the next 10 minutes, and last call is 8:05 to 8:15. Okay, again, I encourage you to screenshot it as necessary or take a picture. Okay, so students, this is an updated procedure for students. Students should maintain social distance as they follow the directional arrows on the ground to enter from the two side entrances. You guys can't go across the bridge in the front of the building. We just can't ensure that bridge is smaller. So we can't ensure that you guys are going to be distanced from the kids coming off the bus. So we're having you guys go inside entrances. So the driveway to the back of the building here will be closed for vehicles. We're going to put a sawhorse out here, and it'll become a temporary walkway for students. All right, there are two lines here. So we're going to focus on the purple one first. Okay. Staff members will direct these students to walk down the driveway and enter the courtyard on the front right side of Johnson Middle School. Yeah, you guys see that? Students who enter here will have the following rooms identified for their homerooms. And you see the list here. Okay. And so these students, I'll explain why we did that on the next slide. Okay. So you see the list again. Here's the door right here. Okay. Students will enter this door, proceed through the back of the auditorium, and then immediately go up stairwell A if necessary to access their homeroom. So we have adjusted the traffic pattern inside the school. So we have 4 stairwells, the A stairwell over here and the C stairwell over here are up stairwells. B, the stairwell over here, and D over here are down stairwells. We also adjusted traffic patterns. So the hallway, if you guys know Johnson, we have a big square, and all hallways are clockwise, and they all go one way. We'll have more information about that stuff later, but for drop-offs, we want to make sure you guys knew how this procedure had changed. So students will come in here, cross through the auditorium, and then come up stairwell A, and then these students will have homerooms on this side of the building or this side of the building. Okay. All right, the orange line here is for students who will go into the back. Okay, they're going to walk down the driveway on the right side, and we'll be spray painting directional arrows on the driveway out here so you can see it. And students who enter this back door will have these homerooms. Okay, so 112, 218, 220, 222, 224, 226, 228, and 230. Okay. All right, so this orange line here will come down, and then students will come right here. This is the recess door. So historically, we've come in from recess over here. So students will go right in here, and they will go up this stairwell C. Okay, and these students will be able to access their homerooms. And because of one-way traffic, they're accessing rooms on this side of the building and on this side of the building. Okay. Thank you very much for watching this. We look forward to seeing you guys on September 14th. If you have any questions, my email is right here. Okay. And expect probably another video or two about pickups at the end of the day and about recess. All right. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you guys very much. Hope you're enjoying the end of the summer.